hair on screen.
If it's bacon or steak, I got no problem with that.
Welcome to D20 Enclave. Hi, Internet.
Hello.
We are here to play some Durnder.
Dungeons and Dungeons.
Dungeons.
Durgan and
That's
Durden.
right. Dungeons and Dungeons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
We're gonna go around the table and say hi to everybody. You don't have to introduce yourself. Just say hi, and then we'll get the show on the road. That's pretty much it. Oh man, I just realized.
Where are the
something
bird
about-
noises coming from? I am sorry, I'm losing my mind.
Oh, that's coming from me.
That's him.
Okay, I was asking for the last 10 minutes, and
Dude,
I
I
didn't
told
get an
you.
answer.
I told you
Didn't hear
immediately
you.
when you asked, and you just ignored me.
I didn't hear you.
I didn't
You're
hear you.
And I just left it.
You sound like a
the
narrator.
the bird sounds are
That's
coming
exactly what I told him.
from me. Oh man, wow.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Well,
Dungeons and Dragons.
hi, I'm Josh. I'm America 45. I'm the dungeon master. KP.
Hello, the internet. We meet again. I am KP. Nice to meet you. I play Keelikek, the Dragonborn. That is all.
Aaron.
Well, you already introduced me. Like, now they know my name is Aaron. Like, what else am I supposed to tell them?
You can just say hi.
Hi, guys. I'm just joking. I'm Aaron.
Okay. Let's go with Tom.
I am Tom.
You
I
are
play Tindra. I am small.
you are little.
And you?
What the heck? Why is it over there? That's weird. Anyway, Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. I play. Thank you. I've been handed a sandwich.
That's not medicine.
Thank you, Dad. Hi, I'm Jay. I play
I
Lou.
want Jay's dad to give me a sandwich.
He's really good at making sandwiches. You can find me on all social medias at the Yellow Cubes. I'll post a picture of my dad. I don't mind.
It's so random.
Dad appreciation.
He's
Week.
cutting it. He's cutting my sandwich for me.
Oh my god.
Aw.
He
That's
came
so
back
nice.
into the room to cut it. All right.
Aw.
Everyone appreciate
not
my
the
dad.
baby bird we were expecting, but that's
I
still nice.
appreciate your dad.
Thank you. That's it.
Thorn.
Hi, I'm Thorn.
Hello. Nice to meet you. This intro. Something else. So a few sessions ago, you all entered into kind of a weird Feywild adjacent area of the world, where the veil between the Feywild and the prime material plane is very thin right now, and some weird things happened. Most of you don't remember these weird things happening. There was a dragon, and it hurt Draxon, but Draxon doesn't remember this. And there was a weird moon thing, and the only person who remembers any of that is Llewellyn. You're not wrong. So, to kick off this adventure, the group slowly begins to wake up one morning. You're not sure how much time has passed from your last adventure to now, but the group slowly begins to wake up. You can smell fire. You can hear birds. It's a somewhat peaceful morning. There's a light fog. Nothing crazy. You look around, you see the source of the fire is in the middle of your camp. And none of you really remember how you got here. But Keelakek, Tindra, Draxon, and Lou, there's an extra tent here. Like, you're looking around, you don't see Demille or Lonnie. You don't see Demille's horse. Their belongings are gone. And there's somebody else's tent there with yours. Now, before we proceed, I'm going to, one by one, share a table with you all. Although I need somebody to claim their character. Yep, okay. Cool. I'm going to share a table with you one by one, and I want you to roll on that table. This is going to be a clue for you as to what happened during your time in the Feywild. And it could be...
Man, this could be like a hangover session, isn't it?
Well, maybe. Depends on how you treat it.
Dude,
Gotta
where's
get-
my
I'm
scraps?
going to have to phone Phil's wife and just be like, listen, we lost him.
There is a small chance of injury, scrapes and bruises, things like that. There's an even smaller chance of a lingering injury, like a broken arm or rib or something that causes some sort of mechanical disadvantage. That's a 1% chance, by the way. Actually, I think it's a 2. It's a 2% chance. If you land on a 1 or a
Bro,
2, if you
my
land
luck.
on a 1 or a 2, you have a lingering injury.
Why would you make that 1 or 2? Why not like 5 or 6, man?
There are chances for magic items, like really, really good, like legendary stuff on this list. There is a possibility of that happening. Mostly, though, I think most of you are going to land on trinkets, minor, potentially magical things that don't really do a whole lot, but are still curious as to how you got them. So,
Yeah.
I am going to start with Keelakek. So, Keelakek, go ahead, and there's a little roll button on this. I don't know if you see that. And go
I do.
ahead and click on that. And we'll
Not in the
see
dice tower. Everyone sees it.
out in the open. Yep.
Just click it.
We'll see what happens. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, it doesn't automatically roll for you because these tables aren't shared, which makes
Okay.
sense. So I'm going to share.
Let's see what the range is.
So go ahead and roll on this trinket table that I just sent you.
Okay.
Hey.
So you have an amulet. This actually does something for you, and that's actually really good.
Oh. Okay.
That is actually a pretty good item. So you
All right.
you can throw that into your inventory. I think you should be
Okay.
able to.
All right. Just click and drag, right?
Yep, click and drag, and it should go into your inventory. I could be wrong, but you should be able to. If not, I will do it.
I tried.
Not going?
I don't think so.
All right, we'll put it in there. There you go. Fine.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You are welcome. Next, we're going to go with a Draxon.
What's that?
Draxon, can you please roll on the table? Very good. Ooh, you have a mundane item you've rolled. Let's find out what that mundane item is. You can go ahead and roll on that table as well.
If it ends up being dull, like I'm going to throw you in a fire.
Please don't. That would be my worst fear.
What it ends up being what?
A doll-like item.
Oh, cool! I get an extra
You
backpack.
get another backpack. Yep. So you can add that to your inventory. It's a backpack. I think you can do that yourself. Yep. There you go. You have 2 backpacks now. Now we're gonna go with Tindra. Tindra, let's find out what you have gotten here.
We came out of a dungeon. That's my guess.
You wake up, you're a little sore, scraped up, bruised, nothing too bad. It feels like maybe you had a fight the previous day.
Yeah, that
But
sounds
you
about right.
don't remember it.
Literally looking at that table, like every fucking thing else would have been better.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. The worst thing is, I knew I was going to roll that too. I called it like super early before we even saw the table. I knew I was
That
getting.
was that was not a 2. Like 2 would have been worse. Jay, go
Hi.
ahead. Go ahead and roll.
I do want to say this sandwich is delicious.
Trinket table.
We love a good sandwich.
A delicious sandwich. We're gonna
Tasty.
share that to
I
you.
sit on the table.
Oh,
So
I roll.
go ahead and roll on that table there. Yeah, I need the caffeine too. You got a spoon.
Honestly, I've been eating with my hands this whole time. I
But
dig it.
it's a special spoon.
Oh,
Look at what it does.
it better not be a mimic spoon.
It's not
I'm
a
gonna be
mimic
so
spoon.
mad.
Bruh, if it's a mimic spoon,
No.
yeah, we don't trust spoons. We don't trust forks, knives,
Look at that
paper
Look at that
plates.
spoon.
Why I've been eating with my hands?
Look at that spoon. Look what you can do with that spoon. It's an awesome spoon.
Can you eat from the spoon just by holding it and not even putting it to your mouth?
That is a good spoon.
It's a good spoon. Nemi,
That's a good spoon.
Oh shit.
you may have just joined the group, but you also get to roll on this table.
I will roll.
Let's find out what happens.
Only
You
56.
also get to roll on one of the trinket tables. There are a lot of trinket tables, and it makes up the
Okay.
majority of the items on this list.
Okay. Oh, what does that do? What does that do?
That's actually really funny.
What does it do? Module you're attempting. I clicked on it. It's not loaded. Activate module and attempt to open the link again. Okay.
Oh,
Did we already hydrate?
did
I
we hydrate?
hydrated so much.
Oh, I didn't. I'm sorry.
I didn't say
hear
anything because I was
hydrate.
muted. My bad, guys. I
I
drank
don't
too
have
much
anything
water.
to hydrate
I
with.
apologize. I did not see the
How dare
hydrate.
you?
Just inhale a whole bunch and let the condensation. There you go.
Just inhale a whole bunch.
What module do I have to fucking
Did
activate?
it not? Oh, I don't remember what module this came from.
Module you're attempting to use is not loaded.
Does it say which one?
Vex's trinket hoard. Okay, I'll look for that.
I will activate that for you guys. I don't think it is on for players, so I will allow you to look at it, so that you
Nice.
can actually look at your items that you just received. So one of you got Draxon got an amulet, and that amulet gives you a +10 bonus on 1 death save, and then it vanishes. It melts.
Whoa.
It melts into blood after that.
That's pretty good.
Draxon didn't get that. No, that was Keelikek.
Keelikek got that. I saw.
Draxon got a backpack.
Draxon got a backpack. Tindra got hurt.
Backpack.
I got a rock.
Tindra got hurt. Llewellyn got a spoon that she can check food if it's poisoned once a day.
I've not even been hit in combat yet.
Something happened.
You can. Would it make you feel better if you had my spoon? I'll give you my
No.
spoon.
Nope.
And Nimi got a quiver that they can stick 5 arrows into, and it'll turn them into arrows once per long rest.
Yeah. That'd be really useful unless you're not a ranged fighter. Or...
So, the lot of you wake up in the morning. You start to crawl out of your tent, and like I said, Dumil and Lonnie are gone, and you have this new companion that is sitting here with you. I just got a ding. Oh yeah, it's still gone.
I will Opal Witcher this and pull out my sword.
You can pull the sword out on the sleeping person. That's cool.
Well, I don't.
I'd
I just
say
see a
you're
tent.
starting to, yeah, you're starting to crawl out of your Vice. Vice is there
that's
with
handy.
you still. Vice is still like strapped onto the back of Tinker's head.
No, he's in the bag.
Oh, he's in the bag. Like strapped
Unless-
onto the bag, or
No, he's in the bag.
in the bag. Oh,
He was
bag
in
of
the
holding.
bag. Yeah, because he
Or
kept
the
yelling, talking.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So he's there, but he's in an interdimensional space.
Yep.
Got it.
He's with us, but he's not with us.
No. Okay. So yeah, you
You know the best thing is, I now don't remember him there.
correct. The only person you can't hear the bags, you can't hear screams from interdimensional spaces. He's not on this plane. So the only
He has no
person-
mouth and he cannot scream.
The only person who vaguely remembers anything of what happened is Lou. And it's like just imagine the worst hangover you've ever had, multiply that by 10, and that's probably what you're experiencing right now.
Oof.
Got it.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to.
This
I don't want to
is
imagine this.
this is Mardi Gras hangover, isn't it?
Worse.
This Dragon Con
Oh.
hangover.
Worse.
Bachelor party.
Tinder opens a bottle of booze and just drinks it and carries on.
Worse.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll just like grab
There we
my
go.
sword and like go walk up to the tent and like hit the just like poke it, just hit the tent. Oi!
It's nothing happens. You just hear snoring.
Tinder sets your tent on fire.
I'm gonna
How
love this
long
French
is-
music.
How long until it takes for me to start feeling the burn, Mr. DM?
Depends on how intense the fire is.
I will just open the thing and like go, hey, get up.
So, you open the tent, and inside is an Eladrin, a very small one, who's the shortest person in the party? Tindra. How tall is Tindra?
4'11".
Just barely taller than Tindra.
Tinder
a
immediately
spring
thinks your child
Eladrin-
is moves to attack.
Yep. A
That's
spring
not
Eladrin-
small. That's
No, sorry,
perfectly
sorry.
normal size.
No, sorry, Tinder is exactly 4 feet. I apologize. I
Oh,
added
never
11
mind.
Inches to him.
Oh,
He
never
didn't
mind.
deserve.
Okay, never mind. Still okay, taller than you by about like a foot in an inch, but still, small for most people's standards. Spring Eladrin covered.
Yeah, Jay, that's right. Most people's standards.
and the flowers, there's like flowers growing out of his head. It's like his ears kind of look like leaves. It's like mistletoe dangle from his earrings, and he's got vitiligo patterns kind of all over his face and body that kind of shimmer as if they were leaves. And yeah, this person just jumps up and kind of looks around. Hello.
Hi. You are?
I was asleep, I think.
Right. Yeah. No, I saw that.
Is the tent
You're
still on fire?
Yeah.
I will hurriedly jump out. Like, if Llewellyn's standing in the way, I kind of like do my best to like rush past them, but
I'll let him
I
go.
just- I just don't want to be in the burning tent.
Yeah, no,
Understandable.
And I'll
Understandable.
I'll like square up with the tent like this.
And you see
It's
like
on-
you just see like a very hungover wizard with his hand out. I got him out.
You did at least. All right. It's not. Okay. You're a child. Who are you?
Huh? Child?
Wait.
I'm not a child.
Not you. That one's a child. You're not a
Oh.
child. But who are you?
Oh, I'm Nemi. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, Nimi.
No
I will
shake.
shake the hand very tentatively. Oh, it's calloused. It is like a calloused hand.
Doesn't bother them. Who else is around?
Tindra,
Very, very hungover Tinder.
everybody.
everybody's around.
Oh yeah, you did say everyone was awake.
Everybody woke up. Everybody's around.
Oh look at Kilo Kick. Is this yours? Did you find a new friend?
does not know who this
All right, great, good to know. Drexen,
Can't say that I do.
Hi, cousin.
it's your
Well,
cousin.
They related. Killed him. Killed him with fire.
That,
Don't.
first off, that's rude.
It is very rude. Yeah.
Also,
Homicide. It's rude.
just because we are both of elvish descent does not mean we're related.
No? Oh.
I don't think so. I can't confirm or deny, but I don't think so.
Just kind of looks up at you. You're tall.
Yes, which is why part of why I think we're definitely not related, because I am also giant kid, more so than elf kid.
So, what are you doing here?
My tribe lives in these woods.
Oh,
What are you doing here?
well, I was sleeping.
Okay, before that.
Hmm.
You just woke up in a tent next to people.
Speaking of, did we always have a tent?
Yes? I think we did. I remember flashes of things, right?
You remember flashes?
Where are the birds? Okay, so do I remember flashes of Nemi just like popping up?
So you remember flashes of fighting a dragon.
Okay.
You remember flashes of the moon thing.
Okay. Still. Okay.
Oh, outside right now does not look like this anymore.
It's nice.
It looks normal.
Okay.
So the only person in this group that you know of currently, because nobody else has said anything otherwise, that seems to know what's going on about that is you.
Okay.
And even that is jumbled up for you.
Okay.
You remember being held up by like your chains, but you don't remember a lot of why or what happened there.
Okay. But I remember the like lore drop. I don't remember who gave it to me, but I remember that
You
it's
remember a lot of that information, yeah.
okay. So then I'll just like but I don't remember Nemi.
You remember fighting alongside Nemi.
Okay.
Do I remember this?
Nope, you don't.
That sucks.
You remember fighting alongside Nemi.
Okay.
There were some gnolls that attacked you in the middle of the forest.
Okay.
And you don't remember Demille or Lonnie in this fight, but you remember you and the other 4 of the current group here.
Okay.
But you do remember some of that. And then again, it flashes, right? So it's not.
It's more the idea that's coming through rather than actual memories.
Yeah. And
Got it.
I also need you to check your inventory.
What?
Bro, just loot.
Is it the first thing?
Yeah.
That wasn't there before.
You're right. It wasn't.
Oh,
What is this?
You
Okay.
just noticed it.
Okay. I will walk over to it and pick it up.
No, it's on your belt.
Oh, it's on my.
Yeah.
I.
So like at this point too, I think a lot of you would have noticed that Llewellyn has a different weapon on their belt. It's not like sheathed, it's more of like in a loop. And it's a long, kind of a spiky hilt, to be honest. It's got some barbs coming off of the handle where they would grab to swing. And then it's a little strange because coming out of what looks like would be the hilt of a long sword, it's just a dagger. It's a long dagger.
That looks different.
Yeah, it's not but it's very like it's covered in blood.
Obviously.
And it's the blade itself is like really rusted and covered in blood, but the hilt of the weapon is pristine.
how odd.
It is crazy.
For you, maybe. Maybe you know
That's
you've met
crazy.
her before.
Apparently, I have.
Yeah. I'll just. I'll put my sword or dagger, no sword away, and I'll just. I think they're okay. Does anyone remember anything?
I remember Dragon's family. I assume they poisoned me.
Yeah, you guys
I
you
don't-
remember meeting Draxon's family, and then a couple days after that, your memories lapse, and then you're waking up from however long you were there. You don't know.
Okay. I don't think so. We met them, and then we did things. There was something. We fought something in this one, and I'll point down to Nemi. Was there? And that's all I really have.
That's better than what I had.
I'm pretty sure that's better than what everyone else has. Does anyone else have anything else?
Wasn't there more of us?
Yeah, we're missing two, I think. I don't know. I don't know. But we gotta get this one a new tin. We're in the camp just outside of Draxon's, like, home, right?
You look around.
Or do we not know?
You're looking around, and you have no idea where you're at. This is
All right.
not the same campsite.
Great, Draxon.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know where we are? Where in all the hells we are? Because I don't recognize a single tree.
Well, since there are trees, don't think we're there. Do I know where we're at?
You can try to. You can try to figure it out. Like
How would I do that?
looking around, you don't immediately recognize your surroundings.
Can I? Is my familiar still around?
Mm-hmm.
Can I send him to like scout and see if I can work out where we are?
Sure, yeah.
Do I know this area?
You can also make a check if you like. So that's
What type of check?
that's Nimi and Draxon can make we'll say nature checks.
Oh, expertise! Yay!
And then Tindra, you can make a perception check using your bird.
My bird.
Burb.
It's a good roll.
Well, damn.
Well, Draxon, you are unsure. This is similar but unfamiliar to you, to your family's forest. The trees are different. That's about all you can figure out, like doing a quick cursory glance around. Tindra, your bird goes into the air, your hawk, Crumbs, I think his name is.
Yeah.
You send the bird into the air, and it's circling around, and you just see trees.
Cool.
You don't see any bodies of water. You don't see any rivers or anything. You just see trees surrounding you. Nimi, strangely enough, you may have traveled this area at some point in your life. And you know with some certainty that you are close, like less than a day's journey away from a place called Ghoul Town. It's a little north of you.
Were we? Were we? Okay. Before we went to sleep, did anybody remember where we were going?
Dude, I don't even remember you.
That
The
is
Illikek
true.
was going to sleep.
fucking
Four?
turns
Like,
and sees Keelakek. A dragon. How tall is Keelakek?
He's 6'4".
Sorry, what were we talking about? Sorry. We were going. I know. Okay, we're near a place called Ghoul Town. I don't know why they call it that. I guess we'll find out. But nobody goes to Ghoul Town by an accident.
Oh, he's not wrong, I guess.
so maybe we were going there? We wanted to go there at some point
Yeah.
because of the this is
Necromancer.
a bad hangover. Because of the witch,
Necromancer.
not witches,
Necromancer.
hags,
No, Necromancer.
necromancer.
Come on.
Necromancer.
Come on, Clue. There's one thing you had to remember, apart from who the fuck this guy is.
You don't remember anything. I will not accept anything speaking from a child. You cannot talk back to me. That's what I was looking for.
So we're going to Ghoul Town?
I mean, we, pointing at everyone but you, are. Who the fuck?
I'm Nemi. Pleased to meet you.
Just shake the hand. Just shake the hand.
No
It's
shake.
not hot. Tindra, just do it.
I don't know
Indra.
where it's been.
We don't know where your hands have been either.
Cat
What's he
spreads
doing?
a tittation on my hands and tons of dirt comes off of it.
See,
that is
that's why I'm
fun
not
for us.
touching it.
Well, they cleaned it now.
Shake.
Tindra will cuss Mage Hand and shake your hand with Mage Hand, but he won't shake your hand with his own.
That is good enough for Nemi.
They're with us, I think. I remember
bit-
them
give me a
fighting
think.
with us. So I
Where did-
suppose
where-
they're friends.
What's the
Damn,
what's
boy.
the last thing you remember? What's the last thing you remember, Nemi?
Nemi Hara. Nemi. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, we've done that bit, but like, what do you remember last?
My tent was on fire.
Okay, before that.
It's a little fuzzy. It's a little fuzzy for you, but you do remember a few days ago stepping out of your forest into a new forest that, while it did feel familiar, was not your own. And that was close to a lake, a very big lake. That's the last thing you remember.
I just remember getting lost.
I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts because I don't know this person.
Oh, there's not a lot going up there, buddy. There is not a lot. There's not a lot going on up there. I've still been looking at Keelakek. Does Keelakek have a tail?
I can't remember if that race has a tail.
So,
No,
Actually, I
not traditionally,
think
but
not.
Dragonborn in my setting do not have tails.
That sucks.
There's a species called dragon blood as well. They have tails.
Yeah.
They're kin, but they're in the sense that they're both descendants of dragons, but some of them show some features more predominantly than others.
As Emmy is like staring at Keelakek will just give him the most goofiest looking toothy smile that he's ever seen.
Nemi finds this absolutely amusing. If you're casting Detect Thoughts on Nemi, he finds Keelakek and Draxon amusing.
Cool. I just need to know if you're an enemy is really kind of all Tindra was going for. Really.
You're gonna dig deeper.
No, Tindra just thinks this person's an idiot.
Not entirely wrong.
I don't think that would be too meta. You can roll an intelligence check.
That is the worst thing you could have picked.
What? That's great.
That wasn't
Oh,
me.
you meant Draxon?
That was the wizard.
Just Draxon.
Oh,
Sorry, you were talking to me at the time, so I
That's still
assumed it was
not
me.
bad. That's still not bad. That's fine. Yeah, no, that's great. So yeah, yeah, this is definitely some weird Fae shenanigans. Something happened to you guys, like, because you knew you were going into like an area of the world that was being affected by the Feywild. So you would know, your character would know, because they're, from the Feywild, that sometimes when you leave the Feywild messes with you.
It does do that.
Punishment for leaving. You should want to stay here forever.
That's right. You should want to stay. So
Yeah.
when you leave, we're just gonna,
Take part of you
So-
with us. We're gonna keep
It's
part
like
of
when
you
you
here.
drive
anyway.
out of Wales and they charge you.
I have a question for the DM.
I will have an answer.
Keelikek has an idea, but I have to figure out if this is something I can do out of game first.
Okay.
Is it possible to charm somebody and then not resist?
If they're willing, yes.
Okay.
If they don't know it's happening, they get a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And if they are unwilling, they get a saving throw. But if they were to know it was happening and then choose to allow that in, then yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Keelikek. Apologies. Keelikek has an idea. Something Keelikek has not tried before. But if our new acquaintance here is okay, Keelikek can try to cast a charm.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
I would have advantage. I would have advantage against the saving throw if I wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is going. I guess he'll just play some music and just do it that way.
What are you casting?
Charm.
Just charm person?
When he starts casting music, can I start dancing?
Sure. Yeah.
Tinder's
Okay.
gonna go and put
You want me to roll?
I got
You want me to
it.
roll? I'm gonna roll for the how good my performance is because I can.
Yeah. So
Do I have to roll for my performance because I'm just dancing to Keelikek's music?
you can if you want to.
Almost rolled a 1. Ooh!
Wow.
Wow! That's some good dancing.
Someone can outperform Keelikek. Oh.
So I mean,
Working together.
Yeah,
I like to think it's a duet.
They're kind of vibing right now.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's-
for the next hour, you allow the spell to take hold, Nemi, and for the next hour, you view Keelikek as a friendly acquaintance.
Hmm.
Your disposition towards them has increased. If it was bad in the first place.
Right? Yeah, it didn't take too much. It didn't take too much to charm Nemi anyway. Could have done that without the spell.
So like, Keelikek finishes the song, right? And
Nemi's
he's
still
like,
dancing.
yeah, Amy, you're very good at dancing.
Dancing is how I communicate with the world. You play good music. I like.
Thank you very much. It seems like we might get along pretty well. So, Keelikek was wondering if Emmy would be willing to answer some questions.
Anything. What do you want to know?
He just looks over at Tender.
Just who he is and what he's doing here and how he knows us.
Yeah, if does Emmy remember meeting us or where Emmy is from?
Okay. Nemi. I'm Nemi, right?
Nemi. Emmy?
That's me.
Nemi?
I'm Nemi, right? Right. Yes. Sorry, you said my name. I was confused. I'm Nemi. Nemi. I remember. I'm from, not here. From forest. And I'm looking for my sister.
Your sister?
Mhm.
Can you tell Keelikek about your sister?
Oh, very tall. Looks just like me. Long hair. Beautiful singing voice, just like you.
Keelikek, thanks you for the compliment. Do you remember us at all?
No, maybe. I don't remember too
Where-
much, do I?
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
Where is Nemi from?
Forest.
Where do you hail?
Forest?
Just
it
the
not
forest,
apparent?
or
Is it not clear? He kind of gestures to like his leaf skirt.
Have
No?
they're very fine adornments, but there's a lot of forest. If you haven't noticed,
Okay, so that's a tree. And when there's lots of trees, tree makes forest.
okay.
Tinder's
DM.
Tinder's gonna grab a dagger. Just kidding, I'm just gonna-
Indra, no.
this is the next hour.
I have a question. Is Nemi a child?
Nimmy.
I mean, you haven't asked Nemi how old they are.
That's fair. We have not done that. But they have a very childish kind of demeanor. Like they're a kid. And it's weird. I was gonna ask the DM. So, would I have heard of any of that stuff, like Eladrin and stuff? Or any Fae things?
Well, you would know that, like, Demille was Eladrin. So you've met Eladrin before.
This one's just weird.
Yeah.
It's just different.
Well,
Okay.
Yeah,
to be
because
fair,
because Demille was like
Demille
straight as an arrow.
was a character, right?
Fair.
Demille,
Like,
yeah, he's a little weird.
Changed personalities every morning to,
Yeah.
you know, it seemed
Okay.
there was a lot going on with Demille.
Demille needed
You
therapy.
don't
Got it.
know. You don't know if this Eladrin
There was
is
a,
going to change
there was a lot going on
personalities
with Demille,
as
but it
often.
wasn't with Nemi.
Okay. Okay. So then I will just. I mean, this line of questioning is not getting us anywhere. It seems like they don't really know anything for the most part.
Ask me my favorite color, you'll never guess.
I bet
Green.
it's green.
How'd you know?
Because you're
Every
wearing
time.
It. Also, you're from
You're-
the forest. Our favorite color is always green.
See? Cousin, you understand.
Honestly, I'm starting to see the resemblance.
No, there is no resemblance.
Nimi
He's like your cousin from another mother.
Yes.
from another forest. Where are you a child?
By whose standards?
Human. People. Regular people.
If you must know, Nemi is 21.
I will
Wait,
look at Drexen. Is that old?
And wait, and Alpheus?
You just says it's 21.
Got it. I will look at Drexen. Is it old?
For humans, I think so. If it means that he's been alive for 21 years, then he is very young.
Have you been alive for 21 years?
Mm-hmm.
I will look at Drexen again. Is that a child?
More like a toddler.
What?
Yeah.
It's an elf toddler.
By technicality, he's younger than Tindra.
Fucking hell. We have 2 children. I can barely take care of the one. And he's already
Did you
an
get-
adult.
Tindra takes his knife out again. Nah, we can resolve
No,
that.
no. Tindra, put it away. Can't kill all the children we come in contact with.
I'm sensing a theme.
That's dark.
I'm just saying, the last child we came across didn't work well, so I'm just assuming that we need to kill them all.
All right. Well,
So you ask him, are you being chased by any hags?
are you
When
being
you
chased by hags?
When's your birthday?
No? Not to my knowledge.
Well, no, they would have already pissed it. Because 12.
This is- well, maybe it works differently. In
Also,
LCS.
don't hags usually seek out young girls?
Jeff,
I don't know.
thank you.
I don't know what Gen
Oh,
I don't know
Hi,
what
Jeff.
Gen you are. I didn't assume
It's
you're
also it is also pretty hard to tell if Demi, to be fair.
You're like a toddler. You're covered in leaves and you're a magical creature.
Keelakek likes it.
Thank you, Keelakek.
gender.
Should I call
Then
myself
Keelakek
Nemi
has to look.
because you call
Keelakek has to
yourself
look after
Keelakek?
it.
Probably
Start-
not the greatest idea.
This is very confusing. Okay, so we're going to Ghoul Town. I would ask that everyone keep an eye on Nemi since we've discovered they are a child.
I feel like we would have I feel like we were taking care of a dragon first. Though.
Dragon points at Keelakek.
No, that
Um,
dragon, not that one.
No, no, like that dragon's dad.
Do I recall the Draxon getting shaken
Thank you, Jeff.
Every week.
every
Thanks,
week?
Jeff.
Every week.
Thanks, buddy.
I like it. I like your Moxie.
Hey, you gotta stop, man. It hurts my feelings.
That makes 2 special anti-hero points that I have,
God, I
It's
wanna
okay.
die.
Somebody will give us more inspiration.
and 3
I
regular ones.
guess I gotta go murder Jeff. I'm sorry, guys. We're
Oh.
not getting any more bits.
Jeff is actually the BBG of this campaign. Just
It's just Jeff.
He did redeem one.
Oh my gosh.
Joke's on you, it's Nemi.
Joke's on you. It's just been me the whole
Ginger
time.
had the right idea.
Green box. Get stuff.
Okay, so we're going to Ghoul Town. We need to pick up Nemi.
No, but
I'm
again,
pretty-
I feel like we were going to kill a dragon first and then going to Ghoul Town because what we were doing,
Well,
we were doing
Keelakek?
a thing for Draxon's.
Not
Wait a minute.
kill a kick.
Speaking of Draxon's people, weren't there more of you?
Do I know that we sent them away?
You don't even remember taking them with you to enter to go find the dragon.
So we don't even remember the dragon ragdolling Drax.
Nope.
Cool.
I don't remember any
So
of that.
I don't
Damn.
know, but I
Well-
do remember.
Lou, you kind of have like, you've got like. Oh, I gotta pull up the.
Point of
feed
order.
stuff.
Point of order. Point of order.
Inspiration.
Yes.
Point of order.
What is it,
Huh?
friend Tendra?
Go
Well, this
ahead.
is more for Josh,
Go,
obviously.
go ahead.
So, because technically the Draxon dropped down when the dragon got him, right?
Mhm.
So he would have picked up an exhaustion injury or something, right?
Yes, but you
So
finished.
Draxon obviously now has an injury, extra new injury that he didn't have before.
Well, you finished a long rest since then.
Because we've just
Yeah, I mean-
woken up.
Yeah.
Oh, healed
Yeah.
up.
Okay, so he doesn't have any markings on him or anything ripped.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
and
got-
Keelakek would have
okay,
done a
okay,
Song
I
of
see what- I see
Rest.
what you're
I
saying.
mean, like I'm just thinking he was like fucked up by a dragon. I would just assume that there would be some lingering scars, at least emotionally.
You know what? That's fair.
In
Like
here.
a physical scar, but we don't know because we
Uh,
haven't checked.
Keelakek,
yeah.
Keelakek, you got an
If not
inspiration.
cosmetically.
Nice.
I did.
You did.
Yes!
Play songs.
That gives me 4.
4 inspiration.
so many.
So inspired.
Oh no.
I'll pass the saving zone to you.
I think
Killing
I think that makes
cuddle
sense.
someone.
So Draxon, like when you're putting your armor on in the morning, you do
I
notice.
still don't have armor.
Well, when you're putting your non-sleeping clothes on in the morning, you do find that there are like large scars on like your belly in the shape of a dragon mouth.
I assume that's from, before I fled to Dun. I just assume that's from then.
It's new.
Oh,
Fresh.
it's fresh.
You don't remember how you got this.
Keelakek probably bit me in his
There's-
sleep.
There's like across your whole midsection.
Keelakek cannot bite it that hard.
No, he doesn't say this out loud. That's what he
No.
thinks to himself when he's putting his clothes on.
Okay.
He's like, I probably got bit by Keelakek.
So
Draxon
yeah,
simple.
Jackson doesn't. I'm assuming Jackson doesn't say anything about it then.
No, because
Okay.
he doesn't think it's weird.
Okay. So
You
to
you
your
don't
point,
think giant dragon scars are not weird?
Well,
There's a
Drax is-
dragonborn in our party. Just the logic
Draxon
train
is-
from that is
But
Keyleth
if
probably
he's
bit me in his
he's
sleep.
eating you, that's a bad thing.
Not if he's doing it in his sleep.
That's still a
Draxon
bad
is
thing.
simple.
I know
Draxon's
he's
a
very
simple man.
simple.
I know
He's very
he's simple, but he's clearly not an idiot. Like,
Don't go that far. Don't go
You
that
haven't,
far.
you haven't seen his stats.
I have a 9 intelligence. I cannot figure that out.
that's not like mentally
Yes,
incapacitated.
not so smart
That's-
people. High
That's
five.
just not book smart. Like, I don't know. That's okay.
It's
What
okay.
is
Our
our-
child genius will lead the way.
It's okay.
All right. What is the average intelligence of the party? Let's take a look.
Not that high.
Not great.
Will be.
Me and
Uh,
Keyleth can
Holy
drag it
shit.
way down.
I don't know if you can see that, can you?
Oh, I can. Yeah. We have an 18, 2 12s, an
How
8,
can
and a
you
9.
do that?
Oh, it's in the party. I don't know. If
Oh,
I don't know if
okay.
that- I don't know if you guys
Oh,
can
yeah.
see that tab, can you?
Yep.
I just clicked on it. I'm looking at it right now.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's the one that opens by default when you open the party sheet.
I'll be damned.
Oh
Hmm.
How about them apples?
yeah. Okay. Well,
Oh,
I
man.
mean,
Hmm.
if I have a flash of like Draxon getting trumped, even if it's just like a picture, I'll go. I think you got eaten at some point. Maybe.
When? By who? By what?
Do I remember what it was?
My Dargan.
It was a dragon. You got bit on the tummy.
Did I hit this dragon?
I don't know.
Hmm. No, I'm disappointed in myself.
I know he didn't. I'm not gonna tell him that.
Did you die?
I don't think so.
A little bit.
No. Wait. How? But I'm here though.
I don't know.
You could
I
be a
don't know.
ghost. Duh.
Well, there's one of
You
two
ghost.
ways. If he was bitten by a dragon and nearly died, but he is still alive, there's one of two outcomes. Either he was too difficult for us and we ran away, which seems implausible, or we killed the dragon and that's why you survived.
Oh, Kilikek is Slayer of Hags. Maybe Kilikek slayed the dragon.
You know what? That sounds perfectly reasonable to me.
I believe it.
That tracks.
Keelakak dragons.
So yeah, you can probably communicate to your family that we took care of the dragon. Woo! High five.
I wouldn't.
Why not? We clearly.
'Cause I remember
if-
the sky and stuff.
I mean, but if the dragon's dead, then we've achieved our goal.
Well, I don't
We're the
know.
best.
I don't know.
And
You
also,
know what?
maybe his family can also tell us how long we've been missing, because I feel like it's
Yeah,
been many days.
I will. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, can I? I will talk to Mara and see what I can find out.
Oh,
Let's pack
okay.
up.
So you're gonna use your setting stone and message Mata?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say? So you've got 25 words.
How long since last communication have the furbolgs gotten there? Lost memory. Trying to recall. We're okay.
Ayúdame.
Okay.
For now, because other people can send their sending stone.
Yeah. So it
So-
takes a moment before you get a response. It's a little early in the morning,
Hmm.
but you do get a response.
No excuse.
Um,
We're up.
Bro, every time I take a nap, it feels like I've come back from the Feywild, so I don't take naps.
So Mata comes back to you. It's good to hear from you. I was getting worried. It's been a month
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
since last I heard from you. The Furbolgs made it about 15 days ago.
So what I'm thinking happened, we killed the dragon, we partied for a month solid,
Congratulations.
picked up a stray, lost some others because they couldn't handle the party, right?
I remember Gnolls, but other than that, I I don't think I would party for a month. It sounds boring.
Are you
Well,
saying that you're bored of
Hydrate.
Keck playing?
How could you?
No, all right. I will not be the enemy. Pack up.
Oh, you know what? For this, I will chug an entire whole water bottle. Give me a second.
Oh my
Oh
God.
no.
Holy shit,
Oh, yeah.
I need water.
Water. Drink to forget that you forgot.
I've drunk to worse things.
Oh god, no. That was a lot faster than I thought you would do that.
It was empty from the beginning. It was whatever.
Wait, I do that
You good,
Listen,
man?
when you first
Yeah,
do
I do
that-
that all the time. I do that all the time at work. I'll just drink 3 water bottles of water like that.
I had a friend who could do that. Like, it was, yeah,
It wasn't me.
it was not.
Okay. So I will communicate all that to the party. Got there 15 days ago.
Yeah,
Shebang.
that was the last thing they said.
I will tell Drexen if you want to inquire how many made it. That's up to you. But I'm pretty sure they all made it. Takes longer to trick.
Well, that's good.
All right. If we were going to
Um,
Ghoul Town, then let's go to Ghoul Town.
Is that where Nimby? Is that where your sister is? Is it in Ghoul Town?
I have no idea where she is.
When did you lose her?
I am 21. What's 10 years ago?
That's so long to wait to look for them.
Well, I mean, I wasn't okay. I mean, so here's what happened. I was here, and then I wasn't here, and then when here is everywhere, then that means that's nothing. So you subtract the nothing, you get here, and then you get here.
That's not how math works.
No, but that's how
then
time works.
This checks out Tequila
Not at
Keck.
all.
no, it makes sense. Feywild things. Remember, nothing there makes sense.
It's all insane.
And it's at this point, you all kind of look over to where the horses are, and you can see that the horses are like kind of sleeping, but they're not sleeping standing up. They're just kind of like laying down. Kind of.
I have seen a horse lay
Yeah.
down.
It happens.
Very cute.
It does.
And
It happens.
Dan is like
Oh, shit.
spooning one of the horses, basically.
Oh,
I
He's
forgot
the
about that.
little
Is Dan-
spoon. He's the little
Is Dan
spoon.
any stronger?
it's been a month. He's alive.
I
Dan,
don't know.
All right,
Dan's
I'm
just-
Let's
I'm
wake
gonna-
up Dan.
I'm gonna wake up Dan. Dan!
Yeah.
Wake up.
Oh.
Yep, that's what I'd like to see. Oh, you alright? No, you're not. Yeah.
Dan was partaking
It's
in
gonna-
Tequila Keck's music as well.
It's gonna suck for you. You remember anything, bud?
No.
Alright. Just spooning a horse. It's really weird, but alright.
It's warm.
We gave you a blanket.
Is it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think I gave you a blanket either. I lied. Right, well, you gotta get up, have some rations, some food, and we gotta get going.
Okay.
Can I use a sending stone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna send a message to Demille and Lani.
Okay.
Where the fuck do you go?
New phone. Who this?
I want you to roll percentile in the tower for me.
Oh crap. You got me?
Message does not deliver.
Blocked.
Sorry, the person you're trying to reach is unavailable.
He's out of service.
Yeah.
Out of range.
Yep. You send it. You feel the spell go, but there's no. You don't know if there's just no recipients left or if they're not where they should be.
Forgot to pay his phone bill.
I know.
Wouldn't be the first time. And I write
Subscription for
photo.
life.
Okay, cool. Tend to be confused, but we'll do it later.
Alrighty. Dan is a little stronger. He has a 12 in strength now.
Oh,
Let's go.
Dan.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's go, Dan.
Got
Dan's just been hitting the gym.
a little beefier. He now has a +1 to damage, guys.
Yeah.
Dan, you looking
Dan.
quite
Stronger
jacked.
than I am. I hate this.
Thanks.
But you're
Hey,
faster than Dan.
Dan can do as much damage as I can with physical weapons.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Ghoul Town, right?
Backing up.
Packing up.
Still
heading to
staring
Ghoul
at Keelakek longingly. How long
Alright.
has the charm been up?
Town. It lasts for an hour.
Well, yep.
I
I
will
like to
say.
think that
I will
You're
say
still
this.
looking at him longingly,
Since-
even after the hour.
Since Nimi willingly allowed the spell to take hold, you can choose if you want to like fight it off essentially, and then you would make the saving throw like normal.
Yeah.
And I'll say that for any of those kinds of things. Like if you willingly let somebody cast a spell on you, you can choose like, all right, I'm done. I'm gonna make my saving throw now.
If,
I mean, to him, this is normal anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Feywild is a weird place.
I don't know if this works this way either, but Keelakek is not going to like make it where he has to fight it off for this particular instance.
So, unfortunately, you don't get that choice.
Okay.
If a spell,
It
if a
is what it
spell
is.
concentration, you can choose to drop it. But if a spell says that it lasts for X amount of time, it lasts for X amount of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a fanboy.
for a little bit.
Just staring at me like this.
All right, so you
Fan was
guys
bound to
are
happen eventually.
trying to get to Ghoul Town. So,
First groupie.
Nimi, since you are, well, I'll say Nimi and Draxon can make, I'll say survival checks
Ooh,
to
not good at that.
to
Oh my
try
God, what if-
to
What if Nemi ends up being a better forest person than Draxon?
a better performer than Keelakek and a better forest person than Draxon at the same time. Man,
Absolutely not.
holy cow!
Check this out.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
right.
Okay.
I saw that dance mod though.
Yeah. Yeah. But Draxon, you can make a survival check as well. You guys know you need to head in a northerly direction, but other than that, you're not exactly sure.
Nemi looks at a tree.
We're
That's
in
a
phase of
tree.
terrain. We just don't want-
That is in
we
fact
can't be lost.
a tree. Thorn, you good?
I'm checking how my favorite terrain thing works.
You just get advantage now.
No, if I make a intelligence or wisdom check, I get to double my proficiency bonus.
Well,
Ooh, very nice.
survival is wisdom, so you
Yes.
would get to use that.
You can also never get lost, right? Unless it's by magical means.
Yep.
Never mind.
Right, yeah.
This would count as
This definitely counts as magical means.
Hey, thank you. For
Everyone's like, hey, how
That is
does
the
that
one
happen?
thing that can make me get lost. There we go.
Whoa, brother!
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey.
27. Holy cow, that's really high.
That's a
Double my
lot.
proficiency bonus.
Thank you for the bits. We appreciate it. More bits. So
Morbids.
30 bit.
you find the road that leads to Ghoul Town, and you know the section of the road that you have found. You probably need to actually head south along the road. So you're going to come into Ghoul Town at the northern gate.
Ooh.
Keelkek's been here before, right?
You have been through Ghoul Town once before.
Yeah.
It was a
Mhm.
while.
He even
Interesting.
played at the tavern
You
Tell
for
us more,
no
please.
money.
yes, played at the tavern for free.
Tell us more, please. We've never been here before.
Boy.
What are the odds that I've been here before?
Not great.
Not great.
I think Keelkek would have to roll intellect to see what he remembers because
Yeah,
he's not too smart.
Keelakek's not the brightest individual. So
Why did you all dump intelligence?
it's
Hey,
just
man.
the way it happened, man.
We knew we were gonna have a child.
I dumped
Fine.
wisdom.
I
Actually,
mean, I could have made my intelligence a 7 if that would have been better.
Fine. My intelligence is a +1,
There you go.
Same.
Not a dump.
Yeah.
smart as I can be.
So, you are traveling through the forest. Takes you about half a day. You get to the road. You follow the road down for a couple more hours. And you can see. For some of you, this may be a strange sight because there are skeletons patrolling the wall around the town. And there are other skeletons out in the farmlands gathering supplies and cutting trees down and doing the farming. There's skeletons making repairs on the wall. You can see it looks like the gate to the village here. It looks like the gate has been damaged by something. And there's a like a mishmash of skeletons and zombies that are just kind of making very, very rudimentary repairs to this stuff. There are a few normal people mixed in with the skeletons that are doing the repairs, and it seems like they are more skilled hands, kind of guiding where these undead creatures are going and what they're doing. And one of the skeletons who is wearing like scraps of armor and has a shield strapped to the back pulls their sword out and kind of approaches you. The sword is down. It's not like pointed at you or anything. It's just out. And it stands in front of you and just kind of like moves its head around as if to like try. There's no eyes in the sockets, by the way, but it's just like moving around, and you're unsure. Like a skeleton really can't communicate to people. They don't, they don't have language or anything like that. But it's looking at you and just kind of, doing kind of like this, and looks like it's kind of scanning each person. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna pull out my bow.
Just
A
got
wave.
no, that's fine. So is it walking up to us, or is it just standing there? Sorry.
It walks up to you, stops in front of you about 5 feet, and then like is slowly like looking over each one of you. And when Draxon, it has its sword out to its side, but it's not like posturing. It's not like acting
Yeah.
aggressive. And as soon as Draxon pulls out his bow, it levels the blade at him.
Don't be doing that, man.
Does Keelakek remember this with the roll that I got on my intellect?
Yes.
Okay, so this is basically, he knows this is like basically just a guard.
This is a guard. He's basically looking you up and down. And when you came through last time, it took maybe 20 seconds, and then the skeleton stood off to the side and just let you through.
Okay. So he sees like this gesture of like almost hostility from both parties, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he just kind of like goes like this
Mm-hmm.
with, you know, it's like put down your bow kind of thing, and steps forward and goes, Sir Gureli Kulani van Kilekek, protector of the people, slayer of hags, at
And
your
dragons.
service. We are humble travelers looking to rest for the night here. We mean no harm.
You see the eyes flash a green color for like the sockets flash like a green color for just a moment, and in the dirt, the skeleton spells out "Welcome back, Keelakek," and then steps off to the side.
And he just kind of goes like this, like,
Oh, your
Just-
reputation precedes you.
Slayer of hags
It's
and
true.
dragons.
And then proceeds
Right.
to like wipe away the message that it wrote in the dirt, and then
Mhm.
seems to not care that any of you are there, and sheathes the sword and continues to do its rounds.
It's like a Borg. Till it threatens, it just goes about some business.
Kind
Cool. Well, Tukiliki, you've been here before. You lead the way.
He'll just lead the party to where I guess the tavern would be. So that's kind of where
Okay.
he knows, and that's where we'll kind of like stage our stuff.
On the way
Well-
there, I'm going to keep an eye out for any like item stores or anything like that at all.
Okay. So
And obviously, potentially, I guess I will hopefully be able to work out potentially the main castle area where there's necromancers likely to be. But if I don't, I'll keep an eye out for that as well. If it's not super obvious.
yeah.
I'm gonna hazard a guess it will be.
Okay. So you don't really run into any other buildings. Well, I mean, any other like stores on your way to the tavern. On the map that I sent you guys, it is that first big corner building on the left there. I guess on the north, depending on like if you go down the street where it shows the street kind of ending in the square, that corner building on the north.
Where the O is
north
on
end.
Old Ward, or is it across the plaza on the opposite side?
This building here.
Oh.
That is not where I was looking.
That's the
Yeah, that's more right. To
Not
me.
even close.
That's the north.
Oh, you're from the north
road.
side? You said we're
North
from the
road.
north side, aren't you?
If you were walking down the south or east along that road, then that would be on your left. That's why I said it that way.
I was completely the opposite direction. I don't know
I was
why.
lost.
I was on the opposite side of the street, but that's fine.
Okay. Well,
Same.
so
Look at that, we know where it is now.
So yeah, so you Keelakek leads you to this place, and on the outside of this establishment, there is a sign with a tankard, and it reads Hannibal Cannon's Fine Ale House.
Nice. You mentioned that this city was undergoing some repairs and stuff. Did
Yeah.
it seem like it was like the damage was recent? What kind of damage it was? Like, was it battle damage, or is it just like wear and tear?
It did look recent, and it did look like it had been caused by some sort of assault.
Interesting. Okay. Oh no, that.
If you look around in the square before you enter the tavern, across the street from the tavern, there is a place called the League Goblin, and it looks like a general store.
League Goblin.
The League Goblin.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey guys,
doesn't have a monopoly all over the fucking continent.
I'm gonna go pop in that store. Do you guys want to go in a tavern and maybe get us a
And
room
then
or something?
across the square, there's another store with a sign that says Norman's Truth, and it looks like a more magically inclined establishment.
Ooh.
There
Seems like a shopping.
there are two guard towers on this building that extend up maybe like 20 feet. And it's like on the corners of the building, and at the top of the building, at the top of those guard towers, are archers, one in each tower.
Skeletons, I'm assuming.
No.
Oh.
Normal
people?
Normal people.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
Is that the only normal people we've seen, or is there normal people
those
in
are
the
not
town?
No, there's not the only people you've seen. The skeletons and the zombies seem to just kind of drone around, doing menial tasks that you've seen so far. There are other people here. You have seen a plethora, a very large mix of individuals. It seems like mostly humans here, from what you've seen so far. But yeah, you've seen other people. It seems most of the buildings, from kind of looking around, most of the buildings here within the walls are residential, it looks like. There are obviously, there's a few things that are designed as like services and stuff like that. The large building in the square, the very long building, that one's a little different.
It looks it.
It has a more it's got a more kind of a religious look to it. It looks like a church, kind of. It has wooden towers on either end, very large windows covering the front with stained glass, and on the front of on one of the windows in the stained glass is it looks like a large cypress tree with red poppy blooms in it. And anybody who is proficient in religion can make a religion check.
I am not. They do have a +4, but I'm not proficient.
Okay, so you have a plus in it though.
Yes.
If you have a bonus to religion, you can roll it.
Oh, I don't have a bonus.
No, I mean like
It's just my intelligence.
It's not a 0 or below.
Oh,
I'm half proficient in everything. Does that mean I could roll?
Yes, you and Keeler can make that check.
Really?
Because you're half proficient.
That's so funny to me.
Llewellyn, by the nature of your profession, I think you would be allowed to make this check as well, just because of.
Even though I have a -1 in it.
Yeah.
I believe in you. You've
I
done
blessed,
I think I already rolled it.
But hey, Keelikek remembers a thing.
So,
Do I get it with advantage?
Keelikek's been here before. Of course he
doesn't have
remembers.
I don't think so. It would just allow you to make the check.
Okay, it's fine.
Keelikek and Tindra, the two of you would know that is the symbol of Varos.
Varos, okay.
And Varos is the god of the dead.
Oh, that please.
We'll see it.
Never mind, I'll look it up.
V-U-R-O-S.
Oh, okay, that guy.
Damn, I did VOROS. Damn it, so close.
V-U-R-O-S. Varos is the god of the dead, and with checks like that, you would also know that they were one of the first deities during the convergence to step up and be like, hey, no, this isn't cool. This violates the natural order of death. I'm gonna protect the mortals.
Oh,
So
good guy, deaf guy.
Keeler got that at this 19, and so did Tindra, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I don't know Jack.
Nat 20, baby.
Well, that's handy because his name isn't Jack. His name is Varos.
Varos. Yep.
Good to know.
Yep.
Wait. Cool. Okay, at least we know he's not evil. That's a good sign.
Varos is not evil. It's more they're very much like a neutral kind of a thing. They just much prefer the natural order. Like if it violate, and thinking about that is kind of weird because you're looking around and like undead definitely violate that.
What or
So,
Go away.
what's going on here? Right? It's kind of strange.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Can I find a skeleton person and just start asking them questions?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, they're all over the place, so it's very easy to find them.
Does Keelikek remember any like particular etiquette sees? I don't know if that's a word. Like etiquette specific things about this place, like things to do, not to do,
There's
that he should say to the party. Like, don't talk to the skeletons or whatever kind of
Don't
thing.
stab
yeah, generally, like if you, yeah, because like trying to stop one of the skeletons to speak with them, it kind of, stops them from doing whatever it is that the necromancer who is controlling all of these things wants it to be doing. So
Okay.
you're stopping the workflow essentially. And while that is generally okay for newcomers like yourselves, since Keelikek already knows about it, you would be able to inform everybody. It's like, hey, don't mess with him. We can talk to somebody about it later.
Yeah. The undead walking around. If Keelikek remembers correctly, we should try our best to not interfere with the tasks that they are set out to do. For the most part, it's okay, but I don't think that the people controlling them would be very appreciative if their productivity was diminished because we are gawking and talking with their
So I
things they're
can't
controlling.
make friends with the skeletons?
No, they're skeletons. More
That
like
doesn't mean they don't have feelings.
I mean, that's
They
kind of
don't.
exactly what it means.
Yeah. Undead don't have feelings.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They exist outside the natural cycle of life and death. They should not exist.
Ah.
So
Okay.
we are looking at it, guys. We have three options. We can either go straight to the tavern and get ourselves sorted, or we can quickly check these two stores that appear here and see if we can get some info before settling down in a tavern to get involved.
Keelikek can go to the tavern and order food for everyone. Get that set. By the time it's out, maybe you're done with the shopping and looking around. Keelikek, this is not new to him, so Keelikek can go and do the food ordering and have things prepared for when you come back.
Yeah, it works for me. I can go and check this this Norman's Troop fella. It seems like it's more of a me kind of place anyway. Does anyone want to go to the other one?
I'll go. But I will hide my symbol. Like I'll put my cloak over my chest plate and stuff.
Okay. You try to hide that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe not the best place for me.
What do you mean?
They might not like me. Just a little bit.
So because I can do prestidigitation to make a symbol appear on an object, could I make a symbol disappear or could I cover it up? Because it says I can make I can make a color or small marks. So could I then use that maybe then to cover the symbol on her chest?
Not like that.
Put like a
Not
splash of blood or something.
Yeah,
It's engraved in the chest plate.
Yeah. No, but
Okay.
like I can make a color or small mark appear on an object or a surface. So I'm asking if I can literally put it so it covers over your engraved symbol.
You could maybe obscure it a little bit, but it wouldn't cover the whole thing. Like people would still be able to see it.
I mean, I have a cloak. I'm just gonna flip it inside out and cover it.
Okay.
I mean, if we find like a jacket or like a coat for me to wear, then I will do that.
I mean, we probably have some form of clothes all over us.
Yeah, but it's more for the buttons that'll cover my chest plate.
Mm,
I'll go with Tindra.
okay.
Gotta protect the
So- so-
Actually, can I take Nemi too?
So Tendra, Nimi, and
Yeah.
Lou, you guys are
But
going
I want to
to.
go to the tavern.
Right. I don't trust you with Gillikick because you're both very talkative. And
I mean, it'll be a good thing. They can get to know each other a bit more.
yeah, no, they might get us killed though. So
Would you like me to watch over him?
I'm gonna like put my hand on Llewellyn's shoulder and pass friends.
So friends is
But I
passed
wanna
on
go-
to yourself.
Oh, okay.
You just have it gives you advantage.
That
on
it
the- on
does.
the checks, yeah.
But I want to go to the tavern, please.
I don't.
Please let him go. Please let him go. Please let him go. Please let him go. Please let him go.
I'll
Please
take
let
him
him
After
go.
roll
with me.
persuasion.
Okay, you go with Drixon, please.
Okay. So Keelakek, Nimi, and Draxon are going to the tavern,
Yes.
and Tendra and Lou are going to Norman's Truth.
Tindra hates you so much.
Tindra likes being an only child.
Right? That's why
I-
you killed
I-
Esther. These formulating plans to take out.
He wants to be
Says
the only
jealous
child
child.
on this planet.
You guys
Only
understand
me.
Killer Cake's endgame now. If I'm the only child
Tindra.
and I'm the only person that anyone can ever love, it's how I get around being abandoned by my parents.
Brave mistake.
All right.
Tindra's
so
got the ultimate mom issues.
I guess a detail I did fail to convey about Norman's Truth, the magic key looking shop, is there is a large telescope protruding out of the roof.
Cool,
Wow.
awesome, that's interesting.
Make a note. That makes the building so much more interesting.
We almost go. Just kidding.
We're not
And
splitting
tell,
the party, and we're not making Josh's life
skip.
difficult. If we're not making Josh's life difficult, then we're not a real party, are we?
Lemmy, I'm beginning to come around.
Sense of
I think I do
TPK.
it. I think I do enough of making his life difficult trying to make my character.
This dude over here is trying to take 15 different classes. Doesn't fit on the overlay.
All
I
you gotta do
mean,
is
I approve everything about him taking a level in every class just for the giggle of it.
you should gotta do
Nah.
just shorten the letters.
Nah.
Like, there's a jack of all trades, and then there's literally.
I trust the DM's ability to make it work.
So the
Yeah.
three of
Right.
you walk into the tavern. Tindra and
As
Lou-
soon as Keelakek walks into the tavern, cloak of billowing.
Oh, of course. We'll get to that.
Of course.
We're gonna do
Oh.
the shopping first. Get that out of the way.
Okay.
So, two of you walk into
A bar.
No, ironically, we
That's
don't.
what- that's
we're
what
we're the
we're
ones
doing.
who don't, for change.
you walk into this building. And as soon as you walk in, you kind of get the sense that it's definitely bigger on the inside.
Got it.
You open the door and you walk in. It's just like rows and rows and rows of like it almost feels like a shopping mart, almost like a Walmart kind of deal, right? You
Mhm.
just have aisles and aisles and aisles just full of stuff.
Cool. Let's have a browse.
Yeah, I just wanna peruse the sections.
So I am obviously looking for interesting stuff for me anyway, but I am also looking for if there was any, and I'll tell Llewellyn this just before we sort of venture in, to look for anything that will have information, writing on it, or any information or any similarity to the 2 ritual spots that we found. Obviously, for the actual hag, also the one with all the dead kobolds on.
Okay.
As per the letter that we discovered in the priest's, I think it wasn't something to do with the letter that we discovered a letter anyway. I think it was in the priest area. We discovered a letter that basically said that someone in Ghoul Town provided items for the ritual. So if it's in the store, then obviously that's a potential avenue for investigation. And as we are good cop, worst cop,
Right.
we've
right,
got
right.
this.
Yeah. So you start looking through the aisles, looking through the stores, or looking through the store here, and make we'll say investigation checks. One for each of you as you kind of start perusing around.
With advantage because I prepped them.
Because you
I
did
was.
Prepped them
prepped what?
It's.
for like what we were looking for. I prepped our investigation.
I was gonna say since I know the symbols on there.
I'm being very, very
know,
like, give me
what
something,
you're
please.
you know what you're looking for, and that's why it's investigation instead of
Okay.
perception.
Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Can I give
it?
advantage to Tindra then? So where
you're
if I
just-
see
you're
something
just
Oh
interesting,
my
helping them.
god.
yeah.
So Tindra, you can roll that again.
Yay.
And Lou,
If I see
just
something that looks close, I
not
go, this
making a
one?
check.
What about this one? This one? No, this one.
So you peruse around for about 20 minutes. You haven't seen any sort of you haven't seen any other people here, which is a little strange.
Mm-hmm. Any skeletons or zombies, or just
No,
no one in whatsoever?
skeletons, no other
Okay,
people. You
okay.
haven't even found the service desk yet.
No.
Um,
Oh man, I didn't realize it was a. Oh wait, what's the name of it? Oh no.
Are
Oh
they
no.
communist?
I don't know what it's called in America, but I know it would be Canadian Tire in Canada, so I'm just going to assume you guys will know what that is.
No.
It's like an auto parts store.
Oh, like
Oh.
an AutoZone?
Sure. Just
uh,
those service desks.
O'Reilly's?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So
Now I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
so
Just
you've
a
been-
service desk because it's just impossible to find.
yeah. So you've been
Which
looking,
you'd think
you've
would be
been
next to
looking
the
for-
garage, but it's not.
You've been looking for clues. You haven't seen any other people. You haven't seen a service desk of any kind, and you're just looking around trying to find any semblance of the rituals that you had seen. What is now like a month and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
You're not seeing anything. There's a few. You're looking through this stuff, and Tindra, most of it's junk. Like at the front of the store, they're like, it's this big grand sign, Norman's Truth, and it looks like this magic shop. Most of the stuff in here, it just feels like junk. Like you can tell, like there's a magical energy about the place, but the things on the shelves are not great.
Damn it, this is why I needed Demille. He had
And-
detect magic. I did not. Damn it.
And then after you've been there for a while, a head pops around a corner. A short person. You're not sure.
Smaller than me?
They appear to be human.
Is less than 4 feet?
No, they're slightly taller
Then
than
he
Tindra.
is not a short person.
Slightly taller than Tindra.
He is a giant.
Pops his head around the corner, and he's got like scraggly blonde hair, just kind of falls off to the side as he tilts his head around one of the aisles. Hello.
I'm immediately sus. Hi.
Can I help you?
I really hope so. I'm out shopping with my mum, and she wanted me to find a really cool item that she think would be like the best item to get our grandma, who like is super into like weird, like freaky ritual stuff. I don't know why, but I don't know.
We don't have anything like that anymore.
Oh, anymore?
What
Oh,
happened? What?
Mom, we're too late, Mom. Apparently, someone bought it.
It's so loud.
Oh. Um.
Apparently, all of the weird ritual stuff was bought by someone weird.
There's
Yeah,
other
well-
things.
Do you know who sold it? Who you sold it to? So maybe we could offer them something.
Sorry. No.
Okay. Well, do you have anything like that here?
Depends on what you're into, I guess.
Well, Nana really likes magic stuff. Powerful magic. Well, no, it's not powerful magic stuff because Nanny's crazy and we don't like giving her powerful stuff because it makes her go crazy.
Last time we gave her something powerful, she tried to turn us into like pigs. It was not good.
Your wand of pig turning?
Was that what your dad gave her?
No,
Look
he
funny?
gave her. Oh wait, no, sorry, I can't say that. We're in public.
Yes, you cannot.
Well, if you'll step to the service desk, I'm sure I can help you.
Okay.
This way.
I'm gonna hold my mum's hand
I'm gonna hold his hand.
Deception
while
checks, both of you.
while I know she hates everything about this.
Both of you
Can
just
I-
make deception checks.
Hold
Your
on.
own
Oh, it's the
separate
same.
checks.
That's
too
not
bad.
a bad
That's not too
roll.
bad. Guy, that's
That-
not bad for bad cop, worst cop.
Bad cop, worst cop.
Okay.
Last time y'all rolled like this, a little girl died.
Alright.
Shopkeeper might not survive.
And he starts guiding you to the service desk, and then it's just kind of there, and he's sitting behind it.
Oh, that's so cool. This totally wasn't here before. Oh, Mom, this magic is cool. Can we get some? 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 Can we get some?
Oh, okay. You need to stop. Can I see them? What are they?
What do
Oh,
you mean?
just like you give me something so he shuts up.
Sorry, what?
What do you want? I
Well,
look
we
at
have-
Tindra.
We have some specials on a few items.
Specials.
Yes. And we have a few other normally priced things.
Special.
Well,
All right.
we
It's
have
the specials.
3 items that are specials right now. We have this packet of sand. It's actually the dust of disappearance. It's very nice. You can throw it in the air, and anything you yourself and anybody within 10 feet of you will just disappear.
All right.
That's 150 gold. Normally, I would charge
Pretty good.
500 for it.
Feeling good. All right. So what else?
I have and he pulls out this long swan feather. I have this feather token. Kind of holds it up and wafts it around. You can activate this to turn it into a boat. A 50-foot long boat.
Wow.
It's a very big boat.
It's shaped like a swan. A swan boat.
Okay.
That one I'm selling for 750 gold. Normally I would sell it for 5,000.
don't like this weird Victorian child voice. Freaks
I'm
me
also
out a little bit.
I'm also incredibly sussed at his prices.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
3,000% discount. I'm gonna subtly cast Identify.
Subtly cast Identify? On which item? Because he's got one more that he's
Oh yeah, I'll let
starting to
him.
hold
I'll
up.
let him
Okay.
work that bit out.
The next item that I have, and he holds up this this little box and pulls the lid back, and you can see in the box there's 4 separate containers: a skull, a frog, a fish, and a strawberry.
Hmm.
This is Gnolls' magnificent pigments. Marvelous. They're marvelous pigments. I'm sorry, I misspoke. You can literally paint things into being.
It's pretty. I'm gonna look like one of those like those, what is it called? Overwhelmed mothers. You know, the ones that have the shit kids. And I'm gonna look at Tindra and go, "It's good, right? It's good."
Tidril will give you the super secret signal for. Yeah, it could be.
Normally, I would charge 50,000 gold for this item,
All right.
but I'll sell it to you for 5,000.
Do you think Grandma would like that?
Yeah, but she's too poor for that kind of money.
So first
Maybe
off,
we can get it on. Maybe we can get it on layaway.
Tindra, roll sleight of hand to subtly cast the spell Identify. If you are not wanting to let them know that you're casting this.
Fucking nailed it.
Freaking awesome. So, if I remember correctly, there are some verbal and somatic components to the spell Identify. So, you're like having this conversation with Lou, and then like you start to cast the spell Identify, and you can, like, just out of the corner of your eye as you're casting this, you can tell like this shopkeep's noticed, and they wave their hand and cast counterspell.
Yeah.
None of that, please.
I was just checking. Grandma always told me never buy a bad product if you know in advance it is
Oh.
a bad product.
You were trying to identify the things then,
Yes.
so you're not taking my word on it.
I just want to know if it's legitimate because I was always told to double check everything.
I'm interested.
Grandma's neurotic.
I'm interested, and he's kind of
Grandma's
like
mean.
ignoring the child now.
Mhm.
He's awful young to know such advanced magic.
Yep. Me and his father are adventurers. We were for a very long time. Settled down. This one learned from our old party members.
How long's a very long time?
Uncle Nazir was really cool wizard. He was super strong and powerful.
Well, he was in it for about 15. I was in for about a year more than that, 16.
Kind of looks
Quite
you
young.
Kind of looks you up and down.
I mean, I have all the markings of a like
you
veteran.
Definitely look like an adventurer. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
His mom didn't like me. What do you want? I'm gonna whisper to him. She was a bit of a cunt. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my one for the day. I'm sorry. It just seemed in.
Well,
NC-17 rating right there.
would you like any of these items? We also have these over here.
What are they?
Well, we've got a few vicious weapons.
Oh, Mummy would like vicious weapons.
We have... Oh, did my links break? Oh man, my links broke.
Oh
Why
no.
didn't they not break
Oh.
over here?
No more fancy items.
No more fancy items.
No mas.
Probably because I put them in the list as unidentified items. So the links broke because they're
They're not identified.
Yeah. Well, but I know what some of them were. That potion, don't know what that was anymore. There was a potion.
Picks it up, slips out of his hand, shatters on the ground.
That's ammo. So we have these vicious weapons, this lance and this great sword here. Very
Right.
nasty.
My mum's more of a sort of sword and shield type of gal.
I am. Yeah.
Well, we also have this lion figurine.
What's it do?
Well,
Stuff.
does things, of course. It's two golden lions, kind of one figurine, but it's like two of them standing together. And you can activate it, and well, they help you in your endeavors. They protect you.
Pit lions? I don't want her to have that.
No, they're magical beasts. They're not pit lions.
Quite simple. I'm sorry.
No, they're not pit fighters. I don't. Oh, you said pet lions. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I also have this magic ammunition.
Can I while just like pull out, because in the beginning I did write like some of the symbols that I saw and go, his Grammy has like a jewelry box with this stuff on it. Is there anything like that? She does like that stuff.
You show him the symbols?
Well, it was just one of the symbols, like what was it?
It was from the ritual stone, right?
Yeah, from the ritual stone. You didn't tell me what it was. It was just, I just kind of like penciled it. You know, when you put something into it.
Takes it. Yeah. He takes it, looks at it for a second, squints his eyes, looks up at you. When did you find this?
His grandmother's jewelry chest.
Looks at it again. Then you should probably kill her.
Why?
She makes good cake.
She does make very good cake.
It's probably cursed.
That would explain a lot.
That is one of the symbols required in a very nasty necromantic spell.
I'm sorry, I thought she was vicious, not evil. What do you mean?
It depends. I mean, look where you're at.
Maybe she got it from here.
Have you seen? Did you have anything with this on it?
I haven't had anything like that go through my shop. Ever.
Inside check.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah, you can roll inside.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Why am I rolling so bad? I'm gonna do my. Oh, never mind. My girl got it.
Lou.
Yeah.
He is being truthful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll just right, yeah. Okay. Well, I wanted to kill her anyway. She's very mean about my weight, especially after this one. And I'll point at Tindra.
It's because you eat all the cake.
All right, not from you two.
Point of
I will.
order.
Yes.
Didn't do it.
Where is your sword?
Under my cloak. I've always had it under my cloak.
Under the cloak.
Yeah.
Okay. Just asking.
Oh,
So
The
So
new
the
one,
cloak-
not the one you normally carry. The new one.
the new one. Oh, then it'll probably be in my cloak, like in the back of my pants, probably.
Okay.
Since it's
Oh,
not
by
giant.
the way, and I failed to say this before.
Okay.
You are attuned to that blade already, so you can mark that in your inventory as attuned to.
Okay.
Hopefully Tinder identified that for you.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, but I have it now. I'll probably
Oh,
ask Tindra
dear.
when we're just like not here. Okay. So I guess we got a killer. That's fine. It's been done before.
Wait, you killed Grandma before?
No, well, I've killed your grandfather. But
Oh,
that's a
yeah,
different
because
story.
he was a dick.
Yeah, he was a bad guy. All right, yeah. I will go see what I can get. I will talk to this one's father, see what comes up.
Maybe
Well-
we can talk to Uncle Nazir too.
We can. Maybe he'll give you the 5,000. And I'll just like start walking out.
Wait. What if
What?
he has any like magic scroll things that Grandma likes?
You mean you want scrolls? Okay. Do you have any scrolls?
I do have some scrolls.
What kind?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for.
All of them. Just he likes all of them. Just give me what do you have?
I put them in my book.
Yeah, here's a book. We can skip ahead and then you can just
Loving
give us
all
a
of this.
list.
Loving all of this.
Because I feel like this might be
So-
going on too long.
But wait a minute.
Oh, this is great. Keep going.
Let me get this right.
Yeah.
The child.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
casting advanced magics.
Yeah.
And has their own spell book.
Right.
How old is this child?
8.
I'm 8.
I call bullshit. Walks away.
Alright, he's pissed off then.
He's not a very good salesman.
No, he's not. That's
Did you
very
think
rude
that-
of him. Just like out
If-
loud.
If
Just very
someone
rude
wanted
of
to
him.
like buy an item, he would be like, "Oh yeah, here's an item to buy."
When he walked away, the service desk just disappeared.
Awful. Hate this man. The worst
Burn his.
person alive.
I'm gonna burn this fucking place to the ground.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hoping you do. This guy sucks. I hope he loses all his income ever and he's kicked out of Ghoul Town and he has to live on the street.
And we're gonna go on break. When we come back, we'll find out what else is going on.
Yeah.
Stick around if you like the music. By the
Yay.
way, check out Adventure Music. They got like
Adventure Music.
They got like 90 tracks now. You can
90
just
tracks
go
now.
Check
Great.
out 90 tracks. Yeah,
90
so
tracks.
they got all kinds of stuff. We're gonna go on break. If you like the music, the link for Adventure Music is down in our description. Always. Yeah. That's what I got. We'll see you in a few.
Doggies.